Hey guys there, Rothbox here, and today we're doing, finally, after so long, the Commander Masters drafts on Magic the Gathering Online. So of course, by his request, by popular request, by all requests, Noah, say hi.
Hello. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. What cards are in this format? I don't know. It's so weird because I play almost exclusively Commander, but I did not pay attention to the set at all.
Yeah, so same.
During spoiler season.
So I basically saw the price tag and just turned my brain off. So I have no idea what's in the set. I'm going in basically blind. I know there's Jeweled Lotus again, and I know that there's a bunch of Legendary Commanders because they have the cards with the face turned sideways like an album cover. Like they were a Gorillaz album. That's literally all I know.
So I had to run an event for the store on Friday. So I know that monocolor, and apparently there's colorless commanders in this set, but monocolor and colorless commanders have partner.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That does make a big difference.
And then I think it's 2 picks per pack.
Yes, that makes sense. Like the original Commander Legends draft. I imagine we draft and then we'll play in the pot of 4 like we did last time we played this. So
yeah. Cool. Let's just send it, probably.
Yeah, let's jump in. Let's see how it goes. All right, cool.
Okay. Well, that's a Teysa Karlov. I love that card.
It's a Teysa. Oh, let's scroll down also. Vizier. It's always Vizier down here. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do like Teysa. Teysa's really cool, but she's difficult to build around. But that being said, I don't dislike it. It's good with the token stack. So it's good with Nightblade. It's good with, like, even Herald's not bad because all the tokens die afterwards, but all the tokens would get lifelink.
Yeah. I'm cool with Teysa Herald as a host. Like, that sounds like a cool first pick.
See if maybe trying to go into like a black white tokens or like a we can see. We
can. She can do tokens or aristocrats. She's like she kind of marries those archetypes. So
yeah, well, because I mean, you want the tokens to die also, which is nice. So like if we can get those like Bastion of Remembrances, like easy.
Yeah, she's real good with Bastion of Remembrance. And Myriad sacks the tokens.
No,
right?
it does exile, so we don't need a sack outlet, but like there are sack outlets, so.
Yeah, I mean we had an Ashnod's Altar in one of our pools.
Yeah, exactly. So theoretically it shouldn't be impossible to find. Question mark.
Do you know who the Abzan commander in this format is?
I do not.
Speaking of Ashnod's Altar.
So there's an so that's the thing. Also, I see a Galta though. And like. That's a big boy.
So there's Galta, who's a big boy, but we've also been presented with like Ashnod's Altar, Legion Vanguard, Missurant of Obligation.
This is true. There's also a Jet Medallion, which is not a bad option also.
So if we're in black white, like there's plenty of good cards here. There's also a Tatiova Benthic Druid. Like if we want to pivot like in a Simic, like there's a big chunker and a good commander.
Yeah.
Like we have options here.
Do you know what you're feeling? Do you have like a preference on like what kind of deck you'd like to build?
I mean, so you know me, Aristocrats is like my happy place.
Okay.
But like if you want to go, you know what? We went big chonkers last time. We played Zakama. Let's do Aristocrats.
Sure. Okay.
I think we can make that work.
I think it's totally fair. So you want Ashnod's Altar for sure.
Yeah.
What do you feel on the second one?
So any of the other 3 are fine. Like.
So my thought with the Jet is that it's a rare, and so it's harder to come by. That's my only thought.
Yeah, Jet Medallion's pretty good. But we also saw that Legion Vanguard's really good, and then Ministrant of Obligation has a death trigger,
which does trigger twice for Karlov.
Tokens.
Yeah, that's true. So so we're passing to 4 people. So I feel like Ministrant would come back because this feels like there's a bunch of decent cards in this pack that aren't that.
Yeah. So I feel like we take Ashnod's Jet Medallion and like try and wheel the commons, but those are cards we want to look out for. They're good in this deck.
I mean, so right now we're passing black to our opponent, or instead of black green, and like Omnath Logos Mana is going to go around also. So it's like, and so is Katama's Reach is pretty good though. Interesting. So this puts a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control.
Yeah,
that's good with a lot of tokens. Whisper's pretty good with tokens.
Yeah, Whisper's pretty good.
Havoc's nice in the sack deck. Kodama's Reach is powerful. I mean...
Who's the Mardu commander in this set?
Same thing, I got no idea, dude. I'm just so, like...
Is it Kali of the Vast again? It probably is.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, this is tough. There was a lot of cool stuff last pack, and now, like, we're kind of left with...
So my concern is if we...
I like Whisper Supply Runners.
Okay, because my concern now is if we... So, like, we could maybe lead into blue and see about finding, like, a different, like, command... or, like, leader, but it's like... We passed good green. And my concern is, at this point, is that someone else has started taking green.
Yeah. Yeah, we passed good green. Like, if we didn't take the Galta, then we're probably not interested in being green.
Yeah, we can see, like, if it seems like it's really dry, like, we can see about jumping.
We'll look at this pack, and then if it's really dry... Oh, well, there's a command tower.
There's a command tower and a Feed the Swarm.
I think we always take the command tower.
Yeah, it's just perfect fixing.
Yeah, and then Feed the Swarm's good. I like Feed the Swarm.
Yeah. Alright, so this pack I don't feel as bad about. Like, I mean, like, I like Elite Scale Guard.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, amazing. It's better than the counters deck. Like, this for sure I love command. And Feed the Swarm is just a good removal spell, so...
Yeah. So that last pack might have just been light on black and white to begin with.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Like one pack being dry is not like the end of the world.
Yeah, we definitely do want to see if we can try to find like good things to sack though, or like I said, because right now nothing in the packs has been like great. We'll see. Because I would hate to be like supply runners, add a counter, be like, wow, this card's not worth that. But
yeah.
I mean, like I said, if we get a minister back, that's really good. Because like, when it dies, the fact that we get, 4 tokens, that is quite a lot.
4 tokens is pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think reassembling skeletons in this set, right?
I believe so, yeah. Alright, so this is our original pack. Okay, so Nightblade's good with tokens.
Nightblade is pretty good with tokens. What is Wake the Dead?
So cast a spell only during combat. Return X target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifices the creature at the beginning of the next end step. This card's it's actually pretty cool. I used to run this in my Aristocrats deck also. Like
that wield, so I feel like we take it.
It's surprisingly annoying when people are like, "Okay, I attack all that, whatever," and you're like, "Return X target creatures." And it's like, "Wait, what?" You're just like, "Surprise, bitch!" Like they're all back.
Yeah. Cast only during combat on an opponent's turn. That's so funny.
And the thing is, then they all sacrifice themselves also, which means you can like sacrifice
so if they have any
or...
death triggers, she'll double them.
Yeah. Don't forget, it's if a creature died, causes a triggered ability to trigger, so it could be something else too.
Oh,
I mean,
both
there you go.
cards we wanted wield, so
yeah, I'm gonna take
that's
both of them.
a very good sign.
That's a great sign for us. Yeah, cool. Looks like this may be open, and that seems good.
A Reliquary Tower white card? Or do you want the fixing land?
We can't even play
in case we, in case we end up in blue somehow.
We could. I'm like wondering if it's worth even just like taking Reality Shift and
Yeah, I think Reliquary Tower we probably won't do very much in our deck.
Yeah.
So maybe we just go Thriving Isle Reality Shift in case we somehow end up in blue.
Yeah, I just like Gavin Silversmith to me it's just like this isn't the deck for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Swift Response is pretty decent.
Swift Response is pretty decent. I was hoping that would wheel. Nightmare.
I don't hate Elite Scale Guard. I could take an Ancestral Blade to make another token.
Yeah, she does give lifelink vigilance to it, so...
Yeah. Like, it's not incredible, but I think it's fine. I mean, I'll take the Hawk. We might actually play it. Like, it's not good, but sometimes... In
Wonder Strike is not terrible either.
Yeah, I don't like it, but, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. It is just exile removal in a format where removal's not super the best.
Okay, interesting. So our bottom 2 cards are Phyrexian Gargantua, Sunblade Angel. Okay. Gargantua is not bad.
I actually do like Gargantua.
Champion's Helm is not a bad card also.
Yeah. We're presented on Second's Jet Medallion.
So I wonder if like that wheels?
Yeah,
like Darkstone Mutation I feel like
honestly.
will also I feel like Darkstone Mutation also wheels because it feels like white's pretty open. And like this card's really good in Commander because you just go, cool, your Commander's a bug that is indestructible. You can't
Yeah,
sacrifice it.
I kind of almost want to first pick it just to make sure we have it. Like, I almost don't even want to risk it.
Do we? I mean, is Champion's Helmet good enough to keep because it protects Teysa because it gives it hexproof?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, is that enough? Do we care?
I don't know if we care that much.
Okay, I think it's fine. Like, I'm cool with Gargantua and Darksteel.
I like Gargantua Darksteel.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So, like, that was some of my thinking was like, I was like, okay, the helm's really good. Oh, there's a second Darksteel. That's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, we could just take the same thing.
You know what?
I don't dislike it. I'm just saying.
I've done worse in draft.
So the other option, I think Mirrorsmith Wheels. I don't know if we play this, but it's not bad. I mean, whenever you play an artifact, you can make a 1/1. Like,
yeah, we have 2 artifacts in our deck so far.
I feel like if we find more rocks and stuff, we might do it. I don't want to set more Gargantua than that though. Like this is already a lot, but
Yeah, I do like the card draw on a big dude.
Field. Well, there's the Carrier Thrall, which is nice.
Yeah.
Field Marshal gives all creatures +2/+2. No, it gives all creatures vigilance, and she gets +2/+2.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not bad.
That's okay. I think we're taking the Carrier Thrall here. We want things with death triggers.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, what I can take. We probably take that as the second pick though, because I'm like, what else do we take here?
Yeah, that's fair.
Even like blue cards, I'm like, eh. Like Geode Golem's fine, but I just feel like it's like we looked at like our commander's not that expensive. Like with Zakama, I'm willing to risk it with like a 4-drop. I'm like, nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be such a good pickup. So Carrier Thrall's good. I mean, I wonder. So Generous, I'll probably take just Generous Gift, right?
It's probably Generous Gift Carrier Thrall.
Cause I wonder if we take Cadaver Imp over that. Turn Dark Creature from graveyard to your hands.
The Carrier Thrall will probably wheel. This is our 4th pick.
Yes.
So no one wanted it yet, so that means no one will probably.
People probably not in the sacrifice deck, yeah.
God, I hate Cartographer First Hawk.
I know. Like I said, we'll see. It probably gets the boot, but who knows? See, here's the key. You hit someone with it, and on the trigger, then you sacrifice it to Legion Vanguard.
I'm okay with taking Gorex.
Sure. I mean, they're kind of like, why not?
Yeah, he's a decent death trigger. He's like recursion.
I don't particularly care for either of these. I think they're both pretty mid. I kind of want to hate Krenko.
I am okay with hate drafting Krenko. Also, Frantic Search is broken if we find an Esper commander.
That's true.
Like, if we're already hedging into, like...
Well, Frantic Search is good. It's like... I mean, we have good, like, graveyard stuff. It's not bad, I was just saying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, the actual untap is only good if you're really, like, high-tiding. But, I mean...
So, I'm, like, notorious for playing, like, Bounce Lands and Lotus Field and stuff in decks where I play, like, Turnabout and...
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that checks out. Okay, so... We could just take Lantern, like, it's just a mana rock.
I like Mana Rock. Do we want to take Nadir's Nightblade?
I think so. I think Mirrorsmith, we don't have enough artifacts.
There's also Palace Sentinels. That card's okay.
But I'm like, I kind of am afraid of giving the Monarch in this form because we don't have any way to, like, really defend it.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had this conversation before, but I actually really don't like the Monarch as a mechanic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so... I don't know, I hate giving my opponents card draw, and the Monarch's really hard to defend in 4-player games.
So, I mean, I get that.
I don't like playing Monarch cards.
That's fair. So I think that's the point of them, is, like, it gets the game moving, like, people have to attack, and you have to progress the board, you can't just sit around doing nothing. But I do agree that it does make it difficult to actually defend. We could take Wanderstrike Silversmith, like... Yeah,
I don't know if we're playing either of those, but I guess, like, we just want the castables, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so...
let's take Judith Abrade and or do we want Dragon Fodder in case we end up in Mardu?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because if we find a Mardu commander, we're definitely just pivoting red and slamming Judith.
Yeah.
Dragon Fodder Champion of the Flame, or do we want to take all that glue? I don't think we have a single. Oh no, that one doesn't care about ores. It's just artifacts and enchantments.
I mean,
right?
we also have 2 Dark Shields, which do count.
Oh, true.
Ancestral Blade, Jet Medallion, Chromatic, Astronauts. I mean, we have like not nothing, but it's not great.
Yeah.
We still don't have a ton of ways to make tokens, which is a little annoying to me. Like, I feel like we should have more ways, but like, I don't know. I feel like we just haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there's a thing that makes tokens, and Havoc Jester is good in the Mardu sack deck.
Yeah, if we can find Mardu, like, I mean, this is probably a bad card, but like also like sometimes, you know, in this format you're like having to play some stinkers. Some stinkers.
Oh, well,
here's the
Esper
Commander. Yeah, I was about to say.
What does that card do?
So if Fly Vigil's Menace, you attack, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a odd mana cost card, you get to cast it for free. If you don't, you draw it.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
I think it's doing what our deck does.
But I mean, like, I wonder if
we could just we could just take it to splash blue though. Like
that's
the only way for us to splash.
So it's like
also there's Idol of Oblivion,
which does we make a token, we just get a draw card.
Yeah.
But there's also Felwar Stone. So the question is, do we bank on people being too locked up on colors and take like Idol Felwar Stone?
Yeah, I think Yanette will actually wheel.
I kind of agree with that. I think Palace Jail is also pretty good.
Yeah, and I feel like if Yanette doesn't wheel, then we don't care too much.
Yeah, I think we can make the deck work without Yanette.
Yeah.
Well, there's an Ariel.
Oh, there's a Mirren of Clan Nails.
Oh, I know, we're so late on it though.
I know. I love that card.
So Ariel's great though.
Ariel's very good.
It just makes tokens, we can kill stuff. So like, I'm for sure taking this. Do I just take Corpse Augur or Grand Abolisher? Probably Corpse Augur?
There's also Draenor is not bad.
Draenor is not bad.
It does kill all our little guys though.
Yeah,
so
that's my concern. Yeah.
Maybe we don't want it. I'm probably on Corpse Augur over Grand Abolisher. We're not like comboing off to where like we're gonna need people to not counterspell our shit.
Yeah. I agree, and Corpse Augur is a good thing to die. Actually, if it triggers twice, it's sick. So this is a double die trigger, hee hee. I could take Herald Myriad. I could take Herald Letter of Acceptance. I could take Serrated Scorpion Letter of Acceptance.
I'm kind of on Serrated Scorpion Myriad Landscape.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
no,
that's
I think that's fine.
I really like Myriad Landscape.
Yeah. I think we saw that this format is fairly slow, so I think that's fine.
Yeah. I don't think our deck is that bad.
Okay.
Pretty good.
There's some good cards here. I'll say Battle Screech is crazy.
Battle Screech is good.
So Flawless Maneuver is also good.
I actually it might be Battle Screech Flawless Maneuver.
Yeah. Like I like Tabarax, but like
I think Tabarax might actually wheel.
Yeah, because people would have to be in a sack deck, and it just doesn't feel like they are. Granted,
I feel like Mirsire will also wheel.
I was really hoping we get more like Bastion of Remembrance or like things that sacrifice creatures, because right now we kind of don't have much. We have Legion Vanguard,
yeah,
and we have Ashnod's Altar, but that's kind of it. I mean, so there's Yanette.
Yeah.
The other option would be taking Palace Jailer like Nightblade.
I know, like, I don't think we're playing Yanette. I think Teysa is just better in the command zone with what we've got.
Okay.
Or do you think just what blue cards do we even have?
Not much. We just have Reality Shift right now.
Reality Shift? I don't think putting Reality Shift in our deck is worth like going
Alright, so let's
a third color.
Palace Jailer. I mean, we'll take another Nightblade. I said I don't know if we're gonna play it, but we can. So here's other options. Like I said, we could also take a Prophetic Prism.
Yeah.
And then I don't mind a Prophetic Prism. How do you feel about the round? We have Monarch, we have another Sword, we have Abolisher, we have Palace Jailer.
This is a Phantom Draft, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because if it wasn't, I'd just say take Grand Abolisher and sell it.
I mean, even on mid-go, it's probably worth the Deadly Squat.
Yeah, that's fair.
It does mean I might actually put this Lasheel back in the deck because we have a decent amount of artifacts now.
I'm kind of between Palace Jailer and Draenor Sorrow.
We could take a draw on the Sorrow. I mean, like, if it kills our stuff, like, it's kind of like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
we kind of wanted most of it to die anyway. I'll take a
Herald of the Host, Thriving Heath?
Yeah, I can take a Thriving Heath, sure. That sounds good. Well, there's a drown, another Drown in Sorrow.
Yeah, and the Mirror wield. The Tabaraks did not, that's fine.
That's fine. Well, there's the Unit again.
Yeah.
Sideboard. I'm not playing that stupid card. Sideboard. I mean, okay, so we didn't get a lot of stuff we wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to definitely investigate this deck and see what we want to do here.
I don't hate it, though.
No, I agree. I'm probably cutting a bunch of... I don't need two
I don't think
Strikes.
we're playing 2 Wanderer Strikes.
I don't think I'm playing Supply Runners. I don't think we're going wide enough with counters or tokens.
Probably not. I wish we would have got like 1 or 2 more sack outlets.
I just genuinely don't think we saw a single thing. So here's a question: do we play Teysa or Ariel in the command zone?
Alright, can we get a count of how many things make tokens?
Yes. So I'm gonna move this here for now, just get out of the way. So Ariel makes tokens. The Ancestral Blades make tokens, which again we can cut any number of them. Mirrorsmith makes tokens every time you play an artifact. If you pay 1, Carrier Thrall makes a token.
The Carrier Throw we said would wield it, and that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, the Idle Oblivion draws cards if you make a token. Mirror makes a token. I mean,
I think Teysa's still better in our command zone.
I think it's fine, yeah. I mean, also the fact that stuff... So what dies do we trigger? So Corpse Augur triggers, Serrated Scorpion triggers, which is not much, but I mean...
Yeah.
4 damage to each opponent, it's not nothing, yeah. Okay, so Carrier Throw will make 2. Like,
you just cut the Cartographer's Hawk. Just get that thing out of here.
I think it's... I mean, I think it might be better than some of the cards we're playing is my concern. But... Yeah... I mean, it's still a 2-mana 2/1 flyer, like, and that does ramp us, like, theoretically. Is it good? No, but I think this format's slow, and I'm like... I'm just looking at some of the cards, and I'm like, eh. Like, so we have stuff like the Shield. So the first ability doesn't matter, but whenever one or more artifact creatures is about artifact creatures, it's good with only it's good with Mirrorsmith, and that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to read that card because I don't think it's great.
Yeah, it's more artifact creatures. Yeah, it only works with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Which also means, do we run Mirrorsmith then?
We only have 7 artifacts in the deck. I don't think it's worth.
Yeah. We don't have a ton of creatures when I start getting concerned, though. I guess we have stuff that makes creatures.
Oh, sorry. I guess the Ancestral Blades are artifacts, so we have 9.
That's a lot, actually. I mean, I don't mind cutting... Like, I guess I'm trying to figure out what we cut. Because, like, I could cut... Oh, right. Hold on. So right now we have 40 cards in the main deck. So we have 37 cards in the main deck. Actually... No, yeah, because we want to cut, like, 1 or 2 more cards.
We can go down a Gargantua, maybe? I don't know if we need to.
I think the card's good, but I'm like, what do we cut now? Probably Palace Sentinels, actually.
Yeah.
So that would be... whatever. Get in this deck, add basic lands. Sure. Why did you add 20... Game, please. Thank you.
I don't hate this 60.
No, I don't either.
So, like, I feel like this is the type of decks where we just play, like, a bunch of bad cards and they're still, like, still do stuff anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we get a lockdown commanders with Dark Mutation, which is hilarious to me. We have 2 of them. I mean, and the fact that you said, like, Idle Oblivion theoretically can draw some cards. Also, if we ever get to 8 mana, we can just make a 10/10 Eldrazi, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think Ariel's gonna be good. I mean, like, the fact that we can just, like, slowly pump out tokens, which, you know, we'll have Vigilance and Lifelink, it's like, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I think we give this a shot. I think it's not bad for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's see how this goes. I mean, like, I don't know, the draft seemed weird, because, like, Black-Red, I guess, was maybe the best sacrifice deck, but, like, it wasn't really open. Like, it wasn't anything that great in Red. Like, even, like, I guess we could have gotten Krenko and, like, Judith, but, like, It was kind of like, it was like that, but that was it though. Like even the cards was like some dragon fodders and some braids, but like I didn't feel like there was a good enough reason to jump into that color. You know what I mean?
I didn't see any like bombs in that color.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was looking at it, I'm like, these are all fine, but nothing. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever.
But I mean, that being said, we don't have like crazy bombs in our deck besides Teysa.
Yeah, it's true.
So.
Yeah, we'll have to see. All right, let's go into the game. See how this goes.
Woo!
We won the die roll. Hell yeah, we are going first. Commanders.
Yes,
Oh, that's a problem. Valen and Doretti, Galta and Isreth. Cool, so they're just playing Galta. This hand sucks.
Yup.
This hand sucks.
Yup. Oh man, I was so hyped and I saw Maelstrom Wander in the opponent's commands and I was like, I don't
it's fine.
think we can beat that.
It's fine. Maybe opponents are going to be like, oh, to be fair though, the question is what do they cascade into? That's the question.
That's fair.
I'm more afraid of Galta. Like, Galta's going to be who we Darksteel Mutation and I should laugh at them.
But yeah.
Like, what do you... Same thing with, like, Balan. It's like, what do you do, idiot? Nice double striking. Does nothing.
The one big gripe I do have about this format is, like, it is very hard to, like, pivot, like, mid-draft.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that because you have to, like, rely on finding the... I guess you could technically add a Prismatic Piper, but it definitely feels like you, like, really have to find a commander early and stick to it. Because, especially when you're only opening 3 packs and there's 4 people, which means you're opening way less cards. Which means if you pivot too late, you generally, like, you'll just won't have playables.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like in this format, you can very easily end up without a deck.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's genuinely like, you could end up without, like if you take split evenly across 3 colors and don't have a 3-color commander, you could easily end up without like 35 playables and just have to go up on your basic count.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. Mulligan? Sure.
This hand is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna probably throw back the host, I think.
Okay.
Just because we're pretty far away from it. I mean, what else? I guess what else?
I'm between throwing back host or augur.
I could throw back mutation because it's this early.
I feel like we're gonna want access to that at some point.
We do have a second one. That's my question.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like throwing back mutation is greedy, but fine.
I mean, I think you're... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think my thought is that we get to Lantern on 3 and then play... Herald the next turn, yeah, and then I can just play Teysa and attack, and then all the tokens have lifelink.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good line. Like... And then we have a few draws before we get there, so...
Were people just skipping their land drops?
No, I think this is priority going around on
No, this is skip... Oh, it is, okay. I was so confused, like, what is happening? I was just like, did they just all pass turns? I was like, oh my god. No, we're gonna do it, we're gonna win.
We just had to bribe our opponents into not playing lands.
I know. Okay, he said sorry about all that. I don't want chat open. Every time I have chat open, I get salty, so I need to contain the salts.
Yeah, every time we have chat open, I see someone say, "Oh my God, he's playing Zakama, kill him!" And it's like my vision goes red.
Flames on the side of my face.
It's alright.
It's like, oh, the turn 4 Drakuseth wasn't scarier than the Galta that's sitting.
That's what, like, genuinely the part that was like blowing my mind. He was like, "Oh, this is a problem." It's like this guy literally has Drakuseth wiping everyone's board every turn. He's like, but he might play a dinosaur. I'm just like,
but you might play Zakama.
I really wish I had a 2-drop here, but that's okay. We've also drawn only land, so I hope to God this is not what happens.
Dude, I don't know what is up with this, like, format where we only draw lands, but we're not.
It's not the format. Lands. It's me. I just want to let you know this. Like.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
It's not that I'm doing it intentionally. It's just I'm aware of who I am.
I don't mean to take that away from you. You're right.
Like, you've played enough games with me, Noah, to be like, how is this mathematically possible? Be like, let me tell you, Noah, I don't know either. That's why I'm a great Magic player trapped in an unlucky Magic player's body. That's my that's what I'm gonna claim, and not just that I'm shit at these games.
Oh man, I wish we drew our Ancestral Blade.
Me too. It actually would have been pretty good.
Seems better in a Balloon deck than a Teysa Karlov deck, but whatever.
We make tokens. You don't know my life. I mean, not really. It makes Balon a like it makes him. I guess he has double strike as long as stuff is equipped to him. Okay. Because I was saying, it was like it just makes him 1/1 like bigger. Alright, what are we drawing? Yep, that's what I wanted. That's what I was waiting for this whole time. How did you know?
That's what it's all about.
I hate this stupid game. Ah!
Yeah, I was on a Flesh and Blood kick for a little bit, and in that game, you just, to make mana, you discard cards from your hand.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting where like all your cards are land, but then you just run out of cards super quick and can't do anything.
See, that's why I really like the One Piece system of like the cards in your hand are either threats on the board or like protection in your hand. Like that's like I like cards being used for other resources, but like the problem is like when it's like your only resource to play things, that's what happens is you early on you dump everything and then you go, well now I have nothing, now you just basically top deck till the end. And like I like One Piece because it's like no, you cast things with these dons, which you can also use to power up people. So if you have no hand, you can still do stuff. But it's I like the balance that it's like you're never dead in what to do, because there are definitely like Magic is like you top deck and you draw like a land, you're like, this is a fun game I guess. And you're just like okay.
Yeah, so that's something really cool I've seen from like other newer games that are coming out recently.
Just like
like the cards are multifunctional.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a design space that WotC might start looking into.
I think they're trying to kind of with like battles and doing the MDFCs. Like I think they're kind of leaning that direction. Oh my god! Why did I play this fucking chromatic lantern?
A lot more playable. When you can just like discard them or like do whatever with them.
Yeah.
But you know, double face cards is like the main theme of Modern Horizons 3 supposedly, so I feel like that's gonna come with a cycle of new MDFCs.
Yeah, that's fair. I think like, I hope they have cool stuff because like I think MDFCs are neat. I think my favorite double face cards besides Fabled Mirrorbreaker is the Neon Dynasty Sagas. I think those are really well done in that they were good effects, but kind of like not huge effects that turned into a creature. Like it was so like incremental value that was really good, but not like overpowered. Fable was like too far, and every mode was actually just good. But like the ones from Mom are just like some of them are hard to trigger, but like, oh my god, have you ever like had the Children or the Elish Norn flipped on you in a game?
Yes,
like,
they're
holy bejeebus. It's like, it's like, what the heck? It's like, how do I come back from this? It's like, they're like, you don't. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Shieldred's a little too far, probably, because she's pretty easy to flip.
Yeah.
And then her backside is definitely backbreaking. But I actually liked that cycle a decent bit.
Well, it's because you like Jenka Texas because you're a monster.
Look, that card's sick.
That deck is, dude. I just playing against those people at the store with your deck. I like picked up your deck and I was like, no, why would you do this? Like,
did I have you play Jenga Taxis?
You were playing in a game and you had to go run the counter for someone, and so you like handed me the deck to play, right. And I was like looking at your hand. It was like 18 cards, like 3 of which were free counter spells, and like I was just like, no, Noah, they can't do anything. And you're like, yeah, and I was like.
Look, here's the thing, right? Is like most of my decks, you know me, I hate free counter spells.
Yeah.
Jingataxius is the deck I play when like the regulars are getting on my fucking nerves, and I'm just like, all right, Y'all want to bully me? Cause people come into the store to bully me in Commander.
That's so weird.
Like Seth and Mark, they'll just like walk in there and be like, I don't care who wins, Noah can't win today. And I'm just like, alright, you want to play that game? I'm gonna play Jin Gataxias. Drop an Omniscience on turn 5. Do something about it.
Yeah. That's one of those decks where it's just like, man, Gag Teague's real good against that deck, but I don't know many other decks that are. Like...
Yeah. Jin Gataxias is not like a commander I'll pull out at a regular table.
Oh, yeah, no,
I like having a secret weapon in my back pocket.
Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's hilarious because it's just, like, so disgusting, but it was, like, the first time I saw it, I was like, Noah, who hurt you? So
Mark and Seth, the locals at my store.
Yeah, but yeah, like, you did answer that question, to be fair. I still have 4 mana, we're good, I just wanted to check. It was just, like, making sure that's 4 and not, like, me screwing up entirely. I would like to draw a card, please. Thank you. Card, please.
Prophetic or Prism. I think you mean Wizard Rockets, but bad.
I mean, you're not even entirely wrong. Card, please. Thank you.
I mean, avid viewers of this channel will remember that game where we, for like a...
Cast Aragorn? It was
like, cast a turn 4 Aragorn in our Abzan deck off of a Wizard Rockets.
God, it was hot. Alright, so we're about to hit it on for gain a bunch of life here, so that's cool.
Yeah.
The problem is this is how we become the arch enemy, but like, oops.
I mean, I wonder if this guy with the Imareth and the Omnath and the Galta is one of the people from our draft pod. Because we passed all of those cards.
That's true. That's how like I'm generally thinking that it is.
Yeah, like.
Well, there aren't a ton of active players right now, so I wouldn't be that surprised.
Yeah.
Myriads have really weirded very weirdly on this.
Yeah, I was worried for a second. It looked like it froze up. It was like,
Well, it was like it was like click on their names and do stuff, and I was like, huh? Like, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we dealt 4 to everyone, and then we gained 8 life. I feel good about that. I mean, like I said, now we're the arch enemy, but like, you know, it is what it is.
The original one wasn't a token. I was like, why do we only gain 8?
The original one's not a token. But now we have, like, I can play Corpse Augur and keep up stuff, and like, well, seems aight.
Yeah.
And now there's a creature in their graveyard, so I can target them. Ha ha ha. Go, my zombie wizard. I guess I also have the Wanderer Strike in case anyone, like, anything really bad. I think this is, Cascade Boy coming down. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not ideal, for sure, but, like...
No!
We do have ways to get rid of it, which is okay. So not great, but my hope is that they just hit some mana rocks and stuff. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I really like this card.
Yeah, that card's really good. Depends on how many artifacts are in their deck, how worried we have to be about it.
Yeah, I agree. What are you hitting? Please, nothing.
So they could just... Okay, I'm not that worried about Zod.
I'm a little worried. They already put a Fist of Flame into the graveyard.
That's fair.
I'm a little worried. Once again, I'm hoping the opponents are like, oh, he just hit us in the air. It's not that bad. Ooh, like, Maelstrom Wanderer. Like, because realistically, I don't know is the biggest threat right now. Probably, honestly, Type K, honestly. Like, Omnath and Galta is terrifying.
Chat just to see, like, if anyone's saying anything.
No.
My soul ring.
Not yet.
Okay.
Which is good. No one's being like, oh my god,
as long as the chat isn't like 17 messages of, oh my god, Teysa Karlov, you're broken.
I mean, we will die to commander damage. Like, Galta 2-shots people. That's why this card annoys me. It's the fact that, like, once you kill Galta, they just get to cast it for 1 mana again. Yeah. Like, I think this ability is cool, but, like, I don't think it should have reduced commander tax.
I don't think that cards should be able to cheat commander tax.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, this seems like an oversight. It's like how
I think commander tax should be certifiably uncheatable.
It's like the custom card you made me for Christmas, the one that has adventure. It's like, I like the idea of like the commander can come in for his normal cost. But the adventure spell would always cost 2 more for the commander tax. And it's like, that's a cool way to do it. Stuff like Derevi is like, that's a mistake. You guys have screwed up. Stuff like Yuriko, that's kind of a mistake. Like, don't let people cheat things in without avoiding the commander tax, because otherwise it's like, so what you've done is given us companions, and companions broke the game. Like, I still have to build that deck for Christmas. I'm gonna do it. I just have to, like, I don't know. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing. Gonna have to like bring other people in and be like, hey, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what should I do for this?
I mean, so it just kills stuff.
I know, which is what I want to build around the fact that like it makes dudes for things like that. Because you are correct. It does just kill things, but
yeah. So I don't know if that deck is actually very fun to play against, honestly. And I kind of didn't really intend it to be super fun.
I mean, that's fair. I also cannot build that deck. I don't have to. Like, I don't have to make everyone miserable. That is also not my goal. Usually.
I mean, honestly, do whatever. Like, I'm always down to play against something once. But, I did not take people's fun into consideration when I designed that card.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that's totally fair. It doesn't matter. They all tap for everything. I'm gonna play this and keep up swift response.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't attacking.
And then theoretically, if they board wipe Gorex, can get our whole board back.
Yep. Which is pretty hot. Sephiroth. Sorry. Okay. Attack. Yeah, myriad. Make this very complicated. You. Yes. You. Yes. Combat. Also, it makes the tokens tapped and attacking even though they have vigilance. Which doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter because they go away anyways, but it is very
But I would like to complain to WotC for that. It's like when Hideaway made the thing come into play tapped, so that wizard had Hideaway comes into play tapped. It's like, I just said they're being like, Judge? What, like...
They did change that.
Yeah, they did, which I kind of am sad about. Like, I think the fact that it had to give, that like made it really funny, just because it was like, why did you do this? It was like, well, we didn't have space in the original cards, so we made it a condition. Like, that to me is like the funniest part.
Yeah.
They're not floating mana, so I don't really know what the Almanac plays. Maybe they will. Oh, that's pretty good. They'll be able to start avoiding damage from us. No! Our only source of attack. Thop. I still maintain my favorite Thopter artifact is the one from Shards of Alara. They printed it with a double side for the Unstable.
Oh, the token art?
Yeah, the one that's actually like little like hang gliders. Those are super cool. I love those ones.
Yeah, the one that's blue, so it's like...
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah, dude, the Alara colored artifacts were like ahead of their time. I love those. I thought like it didn't really make sense considering the other planes all work together, and then it was like Esper. God, my brain. Yeah, thank you. The Esper were like their mechanic made no sense compared to everyone else. All the elements kind of went together, and the Esper's like artifacts, and it was like, oh, okay, Esper, you go sit in the corner. Yeah. So remember when I talked about the Fist of Flame, and I was like a little worried.
Yeah.
I mean, I can swift response. I just don't know if I need to right now. I mean,
got a tap.
Oh, they're drawing 3 cards here. No. They're drawing. Oh my god, they're drawing so many cards. Holy shit.
Yeah. They do have 6 creatures.
I just like the uh-oh.
I don't think we're the threat.
Nope. I think we're not the threat. I do think I have to kill Zada. Oh, they all get huge. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It looks like Corpse Auger's going under the bus. Good job.
Yeah, it really depends on who they swing at.
I mean, I'm for sure killing Zada. Like, Zada gotta go.
I wonder why they didn't have the one on Maelstrom Wonder.
Holy shit, can they just, like, one-shot someone? Like, not quite, but not that far off. God damn.
Yeah, like, there's enough blockers that they can, but, like, on a clear board, someone would just be dead.
That's crazy.
I mean, not us, because we're at 56, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't want to take, like, all the damage.
Yeah.
I'm not like thrilled about that idea. Oh no, they're making tapping for more. Oh, that's a weird one. Okay, I guess they drew a lot of cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta dump them.
If they draw another
before
Fist of
the-
Flame, I'm going to cry. Like genuinely, just like cry. Okay.
Maybe they were building a Zada deck and then just found a Maelstrom Wanderer.
It
and
kind of
decided to go
seems
into a
like
third
that's what
color.
happened. Like honestly. God, they drew like 6 cards that turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they drew 6 cards.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was hot.
I didn't want to
That was
use the Wanderer Strike. I was hoping like black green had something, but yeah, that's coming at us. Not surprising. I mean, like yep, like yeah. I really hope Balin just like one shots them. Twould be funny. Ha ha ha, funny. Problem is, I even like kill a Maelstrom Wanderer. It's like they just get to recast it.
Yeah, Maelstrom Wanderer is like.
Oh,
We want it to be.
oh,
on
they're
the
not
battle.
attacking. They're attacking Yorion now.
Oh, maybe they're scared of the Balin.
Maybe? Oh, they're not even tapping that. Interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of the flyers coming at us. I don't think it's worth to kill the flyers.
Probably not.
That's so frustrating. Yeah, we can't. I mean, I guess we could just Wanderer Strike next turn. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, or is it worth... It's not worth blocking with the flyers or the Herald, is it? Probably not.
No. No, that's doing. Because how much are we taking?
I feel so bad for them. They're going to block and sacrifice. They have Trample. I don't think they realize this. Yeah, I'm just going to take the hit. This is fine. I mean, I'm taking 13.
Yeah, so we'll get 8 of that back on our next turn.
Yeah. They did sacrifice it. Okay. I mean, that's tough. They all took a bunch of damage there.
Yeah.
Okay. That second ability is going to be really bad.
What is their second ability?
Create a XX colorless
Oh.
artifact where X number of creatures you control.
Hmm.
I think we can all agree we are not the problem.
Feels good to not be the problem.
That's not gonna do it, dude. I'm gonna need your assistance. I mean, granted, like I feel like we can't do much either, so I'm like, I don't really blame them. I'm just like, oh no. That's kind of surprised you didn't put that on your Ballin. Oh, it's only equipment though for that. Okay.
I mean, still, it'll make him big and he'll get double strike.
Yeah. So you're
But
gonna
I guess that thing
attack.
already has
good.
double strike.
Yeah, it does.
Sure.
I mean, this makes sense because I mean they're gonna take 8 this way, and I mean they're taking another 4 in the air. So like, yeah, they're just jumping with Azusa.
I'm okay with the Zeus not being there.
So I have options. So my thought is that what I can do is Wanderer Strike Zada, and if I need to, I can use Swift Resolution, the Ovaya when they tap to use the ability.
Yeah.
Which isn't like ideal, but I mean like that's. I'm gonna hope other people can do stuff, because that's just fucking scary.
Yeah.
Man, stupid fungal plots. I just want to draw cards, and they're gonna take it away from me. Oh, this is cute though, because they can float all the green mana and then cast Galta because of it. Yeah. That's cute. Well, I'm gonna let them go into Helmswar because I'm assuming that's where they're going. If not, I have a swift response to that one. Oh, Yorion's not happy. It's fine. I bet he has something to give it trample. Is probably what happened.
Oh, he said it passed my priority.
Yeah. So I'm guessing he had trample and just like screwed up.
Or maybe that was when he wanted to sack the burnish shirt.
Maybe he really. So I think Tip should have attacked with Isareth here because it has Death Touch, and like they either lose Avaya Pashiri, who's like a problem.
Yeah.
Do I just kill Zada now?
Yeah. I've seen enough of that shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm just like. like concerned. Yes, I'll proliferate me. Done. Okay.
Yeah, there's literally nothing to proliferate, even
No.
on the board.
Nope. Okay, we're doing the same thing we've been doing every single turn. Attack in the air. Gain 8 life. Hey, my concern is that this taps and makes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be a 7/7. Jesus. Yeah, that's just like so scary. Yep, myriad. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, we've done nothing this game, but Teysa plus Herald is a good combo.
Yeah, and we have 2 of these things, right?
Yep, we have 2 of them.
Funny.
2 of them things. Oh, I don't want this. Game log, too complicated. Chat log, full of salty people. Nope, it's fine. I'm like double checking to make sure no one's saying anything that I'm just like, I need to like defend. I just want to chump with Corpse Augur, that's all I want. Please let my stupid Augur die. I need to draw cards.
Yeah, because we'll draw 2 off of it.
Well, if I target Helmasaur, I can draw 4.
Don't. Oh. I thought they drew and stuff.
Nope, you draw X cards and lose that when X number of creature cards in target player's graveyard.
Got it.
Yep.
I thought if we targeted them, they would draw cards.
No, I think Corpse Augur is actually like a pretty good card. It just like it's too slow in modern Commander, but like I don't know, like back in like that's not ideal for us.
Perhaps we should have just attacked with it.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to keep it back in case like something big is coming, and like if they're gonna send something like Isreth at me, like I'll just block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a problem for us. I can't deal with that.
And it has haste.
and vigilance, so I can't kill a swift response, anything like that. So that is a problem for us for sure.
It's a little annoying. I mean, we just can't get through with the flyer anymore.
Oh, they didn't attack. Okay, interesting.
Fascinating.
So what I'm thinking though is, say if they attack with it, I would have double blocked with Teysa and Corpse.
That not equipped their? Is that not a champion's hub?
No, it's Commander Sphere.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it costs their other commander.
Daretti. The nice part is now that I can just swing the Herald into other players, and then I mean they'll get the token, but also gain the life from it.
Yeah.
And I said, hopefully, you know, they're still like, oh my god, that guy's the problem. And so, like, Galto's gonna just go stomp, stomp, stomp. I'm assuming that's why they didn't attack.
Yeah. Well, Galto was sounding sick, right?
Well, but I'm saying, like, sorry, why this, by Helmasaur didn't
Oh,
attack.
got it.
Because he was just like, I'm not playing this fucking game, like. Sure. Granted, I don't, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can activate it, okay. So I do need to keep a swift response, I think, which is not ideal. I'm honestly surprised they didn't swing at us. Like, I'm glad they didn't, but it's just like free attack at you. I guess everyone just wanted to be defensive now because Maelstrom Wanderer just the fact that it gives everything haste is like crazy because it's just a big body that also like has cascade. Yeah. I think it's such a fun old commander though. Like. It's just very cool.
It's a cool card. Cascade, I think, is the most poorly designed mechanic in Magic.
Really?
And it's the mechanic I hate the most.
I'm genuinely surprised. Why?
It's so, like, exploitable.
So to be fair, I think the exploitation of the mechanic isn't necessarily a fault of the mechanic. Like, I get what you're saying, because, like, you have all, like, the free spells, which makes it stupid. And, like, there's a lot of, like, dumb things. Like, oh, they had to change the rules for Tybalt because it was stupid. But, like, I think it's more so, like, Magic's such a complicated game that, like, there's all these weird loopholes. Cause like,
So I feel like it was probably fine back in Alara when it was designed. It's not a very feature-proofed mechanic, and
why are you swinging that at me, dog?
we could swift response it, but I think we want to save that for Ovaya. Maybe we just block with Corpse Augur.
But no, they can choose fungal plots to make so we don't draw any cards.
How does Fungal Plus?
Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, even if it got exiled, it still dies. So the trigger still goes on the stack.
Yep. Let's block here.
Then we target Helmastor.
Yep. I'm gonna draw 4 cards. Well, that Drown in Sorrow seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, they just sacked their whole board? What are they doing? Yeah, Toxic for 7.
That's fine.
I just kill this in response then, right?
Yeah.
Time to get swifty!
Maybe we should have waited till the spell resolved.
I mean, I think it's fine. Oh, yeah, so they had Hexproof anyway. Okay, cool. This is fine. Definitely not ideal, but it's okay. I don't like, though, that we are losing most of our stuff. That being said, I do get to exile both these and use Gorex.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. And it's going to say, would you like to put this in the command zone? I will say yes. Yes.
That is a rule I'm glad they changed.
Me too. Me too. Ugh. That's...
Yeah, so I legitimately think this is one of the people we drafted with, because we also passed
it's 100% the person we drafted with. We also passed an Obnath. Like, yeah, this is the person.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get an Obnath back to their hands. Okay. That's bad, but like, I don't know. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Like, don't be wrong, I'm not thrilled.
The board state is better than it was a minute ago, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Now this guy gets to be the problem for a little bit, and that's okay with me.
Let's play Gorex. Exile
Do we
these
play a
two.
land this turn?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Cast.
Oh yeah, and then it's ETB or attacks.
No, it's attacks or dies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
So I can't cast my commander this turn.
Yeah, a little awkward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup.
Go, Scorpion.
Oh lord, he coming. You think I won't drain you out, Type K? You think I won't drain you out?
So, kind of the suck part is that, Helmasar just gets to recast Maelstrom Wanderer and Cascade again.
I know. My hope is that he goes
And then
after.
they'll probably be fine.
My hope is. I'm assuming he's going after Type K. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, whatever. I believe we can survive the Galta. It's gonna be 13 minus 6, which would be 7, which means 17. Yeah, we're not dead. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, they're definitely gonna recast it. Like, why wouldn't you? It's like, would you want to cast 2 spells for free? And you're like, yeah, kinda. Like, it's like, I feel bad for the Balin player. Like, they can get back like a staunch Throne Guard, but it's like, that's kind of whatever. Oh!
What? What the fuck?
Holy shit, someone's dead? Damn, dog, that's a hit. That's gonna attack us in 1919. Okay, well, looks like Type K dies. That's good. I hope that's who they go after. God damn. Well, that's a good hit. I agree, Type K.
Yeah, because 1919 exactly enough to kill them.
Yup. It has tramp. Oh!
God.
Are we dead? Oh, we're not dead if they attack us.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. I think he's going to attack us with the trampler though. Like I feel like he's like, well, I don't want to waste this double strike damage. So I'm pretty sure we're about to die. Unless he wants to kill Yorion, which he could also do. But
I mean,
damn, dude. Like I think Type K is the scarier threat here.
if we die to that, then that's like whatever. Like
Yeah.
that's completely fair of them to kill us. Like
Yeah.
Like I felt like we got to do stuff this game.
I agree.
So I'm not that worried.
No,
about
no, I agree. I mean, like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, that was like the nuttiest 2 hits. Like,
Yeah, I would feel kind of bad if they left the damage on the table, honestly.
I do like the fact that like I love Secret Zada decks.
Yeah, their deck is cool.
So I told you about the Commander Sealeds. So that's shout out to Commander Sealed happening in September up in Rochester. Go to commandersealed.com, check it out. It's gonna be super fun. I will be there as long as some other people. But I was doing a deck for the stream, and I had a Hanada deck and like a bunch of like random combat tricks I'd opened, and I also did Zada, and I was like, Secret Zada Commander, and I had a Battle Rage and like some like cool like draw card tricks, and it was like, this is sick. Like this is absolutely sick. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected to happen. It's fine.
Fair.
I don't love it. I'm not thrilled with this decision.
It's not exactly lethal.
I can technically block and go to 1.
Yeah, and then if they want to finish us off from 1, then it is what it is.
Yeah. I just want to point this out, that how come we keep getting attacked by the huge things? This is, so this would be 38 minus 2. Yeah, perfect, okay. I go to 1.
I hope they have some other stupid combat trick and just destroy us.
Oh, JK, I go to jokes on you, I go to 3. So if he just calls like a burn spell, I'd be like, why would you do? Oh my god, their deck is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they just played Teamer best cards, but like, these are some good ones.
I mean, Maelstrom Wanderer is good at being a teamer good stuff deck.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is, yeah. I do like how they had the Zada package, but yeah, a little. What do you mean you dog? You should have just played Merit. I don't know why you're trying to play like Gulta. Gulta's great, but like, come on, dog. You know what you wanted to play here. See, like, as far as mechanics, I think are the worst design in Magic. Experience counters and Eminence, hands down.
Are also pretty bad.
Anything that is uninteractable. You can play Sun Scorcher, whatever the stupid Ixalan card that gets rid of tokens from a player. Shut up. Shut up. Like, yes, you're right. I can do that. But it's like, no, I just don't like anything that's just uninteractable, especially like that doesn't go down. So like for Merit, it's like, once she sacrifices like 2 things, like the game's over. Like, you can't beat that value engine.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing. I mean, even like the bad one, even like the Ezuri, who's like bad. You're like, once you get like 3 counters on it, it's like, yeah, everyone's dead. Like they cast Ezuri and stuff gets +6/+6 until it turn. Like it's like permanently. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, experience counters are bad design. I think treasure tokens are an awful design space.
Yeah, I think it was interesting when they used them very. Like I think Ixalan was good. Because Ixalan used them very sparingly, and it was like, cool, a little bonus, but like it was like overcosted for it, blah blah. And then they were just like, Then they went to New Capenna, and they were just like, what if everything took a shit, and when they shit, treasure tokens spilled out of their anus and everywhere, and it was just piles of it. And it's like, this seems like a bad idea. And they're like, no, it's great. Like,
yeah, so treasure tokens were cool when they were like the bonus they'd staple to like an overcosted card, because it essentially gave you a way to like
3 mana counter a creature spell, make a treasure token. Perfect space.
It gives you a way to like hold over mana till like your next turn.
Yeah, so in the One Piece game, there's one of the colors, one of their major things at the end of turn, you'll like untap your resource, like one of your like Dawn resources, so you can use like combat like counter tricks. And it's like, I like stuff like that, where it's like you cast full cost, but you're going to be able to like untap something now, and it's like, oh, sick, that's neat. Oh yeah, they have Ashnaughts and Marin. Yeah, whatever. Both these decks are really gross. And now I'm like, cool, I really wish we were doing something. Oh, wait. I can Dragonsaur and ruin Yorian's day.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
Well, I can Phyrexian Gargantua and make sure I go to 1.
Yeah, we can go to 1 on our own terms.
I swear to God. Oh, thank God. I was like, this man's attacking me.
Nah, I think there's... Yeah, block with your Maelstrom Wanderer, put it back in the command.
Recast it again. This stupid head. This stupid butthead.
Okay, so... This is part of why I think Maelstrom Wanderer is a bad design.
It's because it gets cascade every time you cast it?
Yeah, you just, like...
Well, so I mean, that's the problem with, like, all commanders with, like, an ETB, to be fair, like, to a degree.
Yeah, but Cascade is just so...
Yeah, that's a little much. Yeah, I think you're right that back in the day, like, that was, like, 8 mana was crazy, and, like, it was... Oh, good. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go to 1.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna play Teysa there.
No, there's no point. It doesn't do anything.
This is fair. Nice.
Don't worry. No, this is fine. This is all according to plan. So now I attack Helmasaur, and I'm gonna get a creature back.
And then we can play that creature.
Not necessarily. Right? Oh yeah, we can play the
bugger, then we die.
Yeah, you understand. Living on the edge.
I say we just play it. We die to a stick.
Oh, I'm 100%. I'm 100% playing it. I'm like, I could play Dragonsaurus to fuck with these two because I would kill 2 of its creatures, but Marin's out, so like, neat, great.
Back the prophetic prism to play it. Maximize our game actions.
I can't. It doesn't sacrifice. Prophetic prism's just a filter.
I forgot it just filtered.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be a complete jerk. Like, that just feels rude. Like, I'm dead to literally a bird that this thing is making, so like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him kill me though. Like his deck. I mean, like, it did cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think everyone's dead, to be fair. Like, I don't know who's living this one.
I think he 100% kills 2 people.
Yeah.
Dude, I might have just left the Ghalta up to block that dinosaur.
I mean, it doesn't...
13 toughness blocks a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's like, that thing is trample. It's like, yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah, I don't know. But like, I mean, this is attacking as a 20/20 this turn. It's funny, because this card's like, not good. It's like, fine, it's funny, it's so expensive, but it's like, oh, you give it a haste, and you're just like, oh, just kidding, this card's absurd.
Yeah, you cascade into it off a Maelstrom Wanderer, and it's like, oh, who's dead?
Yeah, the answer... Man, he's like, I rolled for it, and I was like... Brah, 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 brah. Told you, man. The great Magic player trapped in the unluckiest Magic player's body. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we were dealing with that anyway. Like, you saw... I drew, like, once again, like, look how many cards we've drawn versus lands we've drawn. It's just like...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes the commander deck just doesn't want to work for you, and that's...
I think this game was fun though. Like, I think this was actually like an interactive game and cool stuff happened. So, you know, like I said, I mean, theoretically in a commander game, you should expect to only win 25% of the games. That's how it works. I mean, especially in stuff like this where it's like they drafted a Maelstrom Wanderer deck. Their deck is just better than ours. Like,
Yeah, we didn't get poo-pooed on just for putting our
are they
commander in the
really
command
only
zone.
attacking with this guy?
Aw.
Interesting. Yeah, they didn't use haste, so we don't die still. Now they're gonna have a counterspell though. Yeah.
Are they attacking us?
No, they're attacking type.
Okay, that tracks.
Like, I wonder why they didn't kill us, because they could have just cast a spell and made a bird.
Well, Maelstrom Wanderer's on the field, so the bird wouldn't have had haste. Oh, Ghostly Flicker even, so... Type K doesn't die this turn.
Oh, it's only creatures you control. I was gonna ask if they flick our Gargantua to kill us. Like, I would have been like, you win, yep. It's like signing blooding someone to death. You're just sitting there being like, hey, I heard you wanted card draw. Like, no, please. Like, here you go.
Not the other day, but like a couple months ago, I cast a Malakir Rebirth on someone's Phage to kill them.
That's hot. Oh, that's so good. Dude, I love silly stuff like that. I think one of my favorite things I did, like, I mean, it's not a weird interaction, but it's like I literally got to, with Paco and Halden, got to use a like artifact removal spell to kill someone's like, oh, it was their like ghostly prison or some stupid stuff, and they were gonna kill me on the crackback. So I killed ghostly prison in response to the attack trigger. What is the Phyrexian green? Put a card on top of the target player's library. Noxious Revivaled that on top of their deck, so then I got to cast it with Paco and survive so they couldn't attack me to kill me. And I was like, I've never felt bigger or brainier than now. And I was like, this was hot. Also, I'm going to drown in Sorrow next turn just to be like, it'll kill us because of Corpse Augur.
Yes.
But, actually, no, I can pick this guy and I won't draw any cards.
Oh, nice.
Huge cabeza. Oh, wait, no, it'll have killed their creatures. Oh, no, I don't know what to do.
I don't think we cast the Drowning Sorrow because that just fits on Yorion today. And
Well,
that just
it's
feels
gonna get rid
bad
of
to, like,
it's gonna get rid of all these 2/2s. Because he just made 6 2/2s and a 1/1.
I don't know. I feel like playing a board sweeper that kills us is kind of bad manners.
That's fair. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm trying to make the game closer for everyone else, but I get what you're saying. I mean, I think Yorion's out of it regardless, so, like, I don't...
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but, like, casting the spell just kills us and makes everybody else's life harder when we could just pass the turn and let them do their thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you're in the pilot seat, so do you.
No,
but,
I think that's valid. Like, I mean, that's why I have, like, other people, like, on for the draft. Like, I mean, I want, like, other opinions. Like, I think it's totally fair. Like, I think theoretically I'm going to attack and I get to cast Herald the Host, but, like, the thing is, like, I died to all these guys. So, like, that's the problem is, like, I'm dead either way, so it's kind of like I only don't die if they decide not to attack. So that's why I'm wondering, like, is it then, like, is that worth it then? Like, is it even worthwhile?
Well, okay, so I think of it like this. Like, we cast the board sweeper, we 100% die to our own trigger.
Sure.
We pass the turn, they maybe don't kill us, we maybe get to see another card. Is that likely? No, but it's
Yeah. No,
it gives us
gotcha.
a better chance of winning than just suiciding ourselves.
Sure, yeah, I gotcha.
And I mean, granted, there's always room to kill yourself for the lulz in a game of Commander, but like playing on MTGO, I feel like it's kind of like playing CDH. Like you want that same kind of etiquette, I think.
I don't necessarily agree with that because it's not. I mean, like for me, CDH is because we're playing in a competitive environment. Like,
yeah.
Miko is only that way because it's strangers. Like, I get what you're saying, and I don't think you're necessarily. Like I said, I don't think you're necessarily wrong.
So I think the etiquette thing like can apply to any level of game.
Sure.
I think you just like drop it when you're goofing around with your pals, but like I don't know.
I mean, it's, like I said, yeah.
Suicide multi-scoop out of games.
Well, I mean, even if I cast it now, it wouldn't really affect Yori because now he's got a 9/9.
That's fair.
I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. Oh, he's made that not being able to. Oh, it can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. Okay, that's not. I guess that's good for you now. I mean, they're just gonna. They got 6 Saprolings.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they're playing to the best of their ability. They've got 1 card in hand, so I don't know.
I mean, hey, they're actually in a better spot if I kill this because they get 2 1/1s. I'm just saying.
I mean,
no,
do you then?
Like I said, how much time do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I could cast Herald and Teysa. It's like, I guess it depends on what we draw. Like I said,
Yeah.
I just like, it's just like, I mean, we're dead to everything. Like I said, yeah, I'm not trying to like just like funny kill myself. It's just like, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I don't mind if Helmsor wins. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I just kind of like said, I'd like to be able to give someone else more of a chance. Oh, just attacking you. Okay. Making so the dice has to come at him. He's like, fine, I'm killing you. Oh, once again, they're doing the thing where they like sack everything. Weird. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a duel between those two then, because God knows I'm not involved.
Man, where's our Afterlife 2 guy?
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
Did you ever play, what is that, Ravnica Allegiance?
Yeah, it was a good set.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I have a box still in my closet. Does that surprise you? No.
No, you have a box of every set in your closet.
Yeah, if everyone doesn't know, I'm a bit of a box hoarder. As you can guess from the channel, I love drafting. Getting adults together to paper draft in real life, especially when they're like not everyone's like super close by, is really challenging. My birthday is like next week, and I only have 6 people because getting 8 people was too difficult. Like, it's just life is hard. So like as a result, I buy a box all the time, and it sits in the closet because I never draft it. And then the next set comes out, and that box is still there.
Yeah. And then you buy a box to the new set, and then still don't manage to get people together, and then that box also sick. But you'll buy me random singleton packs and give me like a Crater Cove Behemoth and a Imperial Recruiter when that card was still $30.
Dog, you're welcome. No, like I said, to be fair, like so Noah's fiance for one Christmas got him like a advent calendar of cool boosters, and I helped her pick out packs and like buy some, and like so many of the packs were just bomb packs. They were so good, and I was just like, how?
Yeah.
How is this possible?
I want to say that there was a Sword of Feast and Famine in the Double Masters pack you picked out for her for that.
Yep, there was. I remember because I found a bunch of like guys selling. Holy shit! No, I died. No.
Oh yeah, the Omnath is in their graveyard. Joke's on us, we never had to face the moral dilemma of do we cast this Drown in Sorrow because we didn't make it to our turn.
I know. Me. I'd like to resolve this trigger. Let me die. Yeah. Good job, Yorian. I'm proud of you. Alright, so this is the deck. I think it was cool. I think it did some cool stuff. I think we just drew too many lands. Like, I think we got really unlucky with our land drops. Because, like, we saw none of this part. Like, I think if we had gotten, like, an Ariel out, like, a battle, like, just being able to make some tokens, I think would have been pretty sick. But, I mean, Herald and Teysa was cool.
Yeah.
Like, Gordex actually seemed pretty neat there. Like, we got both cards back.
Maybe next time we draft this, we should just run, like, 21 lands.
Well, no, because then we have our game where then we draw no cards. Or no lands.
Oh, but we keep flooding, so obviously we should just run, like, 5 lands in our deck.
No, stop. This is a fallacy. No, please. But no.
No, but I think this deck was sick. I think it's a little unfortunate that you can only play the decks once.
Yeah, I agree. I'd love to try this again. Like, I think this deck is cool, and I'd love to see how it does in another one of these games. Like, I mean, dude, double Dark Steel Mutation. Like, Those cards are so good. Like, dude, if I did that on Galta, like, I mean, he has a sack outlet, but like, I mean, fine. The
Maelstrom Wanderer.
yeah, what does he do? His deck is shut down now. Like, he can't. I mean, it's not shut down, but like, he loses so much value off like Cascade, and his creatures no longer have haste, so like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think this deck was cool. I'm a little sad that we drew like all lands and like Drought and Sorrow. I'm like, that's not the part I wanted to see. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, Corpse Augur did some work, drew some cards. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. We had a lot of removal. We got to like, everyone did some cool stuff. I ain't mad about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Noah, for joining again. Another, I guess our first fun Commander Masters draft. And yeah, I mean, we'll probably do some more. I mean, like I said, this set's around for a little bit. It's pretty fun, so I'll definitely keep doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of up our wheelhouse. I think it's at least interesting. I think this is my least favorite of the Commander draft sets so far.
Yeah.
But that being said, there's a lot of cool like iconic cards floating around. So
I do kind of agree with that. I think that some of the reprints, equity, and just the amount of pure, just like I said this before, the amount of mana rocks, it's just like, I get why they did it, but like it kind of made the actual limited environment less fun. And like,
yeah.
So like, don't be wrong, Wizards is a company that's supposed to reprint cards. So like, this set is much better as a reprint. Like, even to be fair, also people hate the reprint equity. That's because the packs are expensive. Different topic for a different time. But I do generally really like the draft formats of the other ones. And I like when they make draft formats viable for stuff like this. It just definitely feels like they leaned a little farther into the we need to reprint these cards, more so than let's make this environment fun. Like, there are some cool archetypes, but it really does feel like there's some, like, you need very specific cards to pull them together. Like,
yeah,
we saw no sacrifice outlets. We had like 2 in the deck. That's it, because that's all there was. And it's like, it's like if we had seen it, I would have taken it, but we just generally didn't have any. So
yeah, especially towards like the second half of Pack 2, Pack 3, we were just like, all right, we have like a halfway decent Aristocrats deck. We just need ways to like sacrifice our dudes.
yeah, and it's like Legion Vanguard is like the only common way I saw, like, period.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like, could you not throw in, like, I don't know, not a Gravecrawler. What's the zombie that eats dudes for free?
Gravecrawler.
Oh, no,
not Gravecrawler. Sorry, Carrion Feeder.
Yeah, thank you. Or even just like Viscerous here. Like, how hard is that to throw in as like a cheap, free sacrifice outlet? I don't know. Wizards, I'm just saying, if you want to consult someone to design a draft format, find someone much better at designing draft formats than myself. But I will add comments because I'm obnoxious. But this is, like I said, we'll definitely do more. I'd like to experiment with some of the other decks. Like, I do kind of feel that this might be a format where, like, unless you really get the nuts, it's just a good stuff soup format, which is, like, not my favorite.
Yeah, we should just play Simic every deck.
I know. Like, you're correct. Alright, well,
we lost this draft when we passed the Galta and the Tatiova.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong. It's fine. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's always great to, have people stop by and watch these videos. I hope you stick around for the next one, and in the meantime, peace.